The high-stakes transformation. Let's talk about something most companies don't even realize they're doing. They're sitting on a massive, expensive inventory. Not products, not materials, people. Specifically, idle candidates, resumes and databases, applicants and pipelines, interviewed talent that never moved forward, people who showed interest and then disappeared into silence. And here's the truth, that inventory isn't an asset, it's friction. And in 2026, friction is what kills growth. We've entered a new era of business velocity. AI is accelerating decision making. Markets are shifting faster than ever. Entire job categories are evolving in months, not years. But recruiting, in many companies, it's still operating like it's 2010. Post a job, wait, collect resumes, review in batches, schedule interviews slowly, lose candidates along the way, repeat. That model creates backlog, and backlog creates waste. Think about it like manufacturing. If a factory produces parts faster than they can be used, inventory piles up, costs rise, efficiency drops, and eventually the system breaks. That's exactly what's happening in recruiting. Companies are over collecting candidates and underutilizing them. They're building pipelines, not outcomes. And every idle candidate represents lost opportunity, slower hiring cycles, lower candidate experience, and ultimately missed revenue. So, what's the solution? Just in time talent sourcing, a concept borrowed from lean manufacturing, but perfectly suited for modern recruiting. Instead of stockpiling candidates, you source, engage, and move talent exactly when needed, with precision, speed, and intent. Just in time recruiting flips the entire mindset. It's not about how many candidates you have, it's about how fast you can convert the right candidate into a hire. That means real time sourcing instead of batch recruiting, immediate engagement instead of delayed follow ups, streamlined interviews instead of drawn out processes, data driven decisions instead of gut based delays. Let's break it down. In a just in time model, your recruiting funnel becomes a flow system, not a storage system. Candidates don't sit, they move from sourcing to screening to interview to decision without unnecessary pauses. Because every pause introduces risk. And in today's market, candidates don't wait. They have options, they have leverage, and they move quickly. If you don't, someone else will. Now, here's where it gets powerful. When you eliminate idle candidate inventory, you don't just move faster, you get better. Better quality hires, better candidate experience, better alignment with business needs, because you're hiring based on current demand, not outdated pipelines. And let's talk about growth. Companies often think scaling means adding more recruiters, more tools, more job postings. But real scalability comes from efficiency, from reducing waste, from tightening the system. When your recruiting engine is lean, you can fill roles faster without increasing cost. You can respond to market shifts instantly, and you can outperform competitors who are still buried in process. So, how do you start? It begins with three shifts. First, measure speed, not volume. Stop celebrating how many candidates you have. Start tracking how quickly you move them. Second, eliminate bottlenecks. Where are candidates waiting? Resume review, scheduling, feedback loops. Fix those points first. Third, adopt a flow mindset. Every candidate should be moving forward or out, no stagnation. Because here's the reality, in 2026, the companies that win won't be the ones with the biggest pipelines. They'll be the ones with the fastest, cleanest, most efficient hiring engines. The ones who treat talent like a real time resource, not a stored asset. This is the high stakes transformation from inventory to flow, from delay to speed, from waste to precision. And if you get this right, recruiting doesn't just support your business, it becomes your competitive advantage. Because in today's market, the best talent doesn't wait, and neither should you.